I got wine in the other room if you finish this one too.
Nah, I think I'm gonna chill out.
Okay.
I'm gonna slow my roll today.
This is the one.
But it's good to know. I mean, shit. We got reserves. Let's pour before we start this episode.
I like that.
Oh,
excuse me.
This is it, episode 51.
Yes.
I feel like whatever the fucking cork is made out of. I'll be like the residue.
That's actually my favorite part of the one.
It's not the one. It's the residue.
Fuck the what?
Fuck the tifosi.
Let me get a little bit of that cork, nigga.
Freddy, sure you want any?
I'm good, thank you.
I heard the cork was pretty good.
She's Kristen. Anyway.
I'm what?
She go fuck you up.
I'm talking shit. See, I got a piece of my shit in there.
Yeah, she gonna fuck you up today, bro. Tifosi catarato. Tell us the end of the...
Y'all ready to get going?
I'm on.
Start the show.
Hi, guys. This is Henry, and you're now watching the Disney Channel.
No, you got to do 3 in 1. This is incasethisisit, and you're watching our video.
What up?
Oh, we gonna get sued for that.
What's up, guys?
What up, my G?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Yo, no. Can I get some energy in the room today? What? Yeah!
She didn't even respond.
Come on, Freddy.
Niggas ruin my mood.
What up, gang?
Why ruin your mood?
You already know it was you. That's why I said that.
What the fuck I say?
Said a lot of things today, Sanjay. And I was being nice to you because you was in a depression.
I'm sorry. I don't think gay people deserve rights. All right? Now I'm fucking with you.
10 seconds into the podcast. Yo, Freddy, no.
It's a joke. It's not, I did not say that. It's a joke.
He did say that.
I don't remember what I said at this point.
Oh, shit.
To be honest. How y'all been, man?
You know, everything's
How's the
good.
week?
Everything's good. You know, no complaints.
I kind of wanna check in.
Okay.
So we're gonna each say how we've been lately. How we feeling?
Yeah, I like that. I think we should put Freddy on the spot.
Yeah.
Let's start off with you.
Checking in.
Genuinely tell us how you've been feeling.
And now I'm pissed, but
Why are you
I can
pissed?
tell why. Y'all too toxic for me, man. Y'all too
Toxic?
Yeah. Y'all too toxic for me. Every time I think we getting somewhere, we making progress, and y'all say some shit, and I'm just like,
You know that's the point of the podcast, right?
Yeah, but there's certain things, man. There's certain things. Y'all too toxic for me.
You don't like toxicity?
No, whoever likes that.
A little bit of toxicity daily is good for the soul.
No.
It keeps you young. It keeps you wild and free.
No, thank you.
No, but other than
Who
being
do you
in
think
here.
you're offended? Like, honestly.
Hold on, you're asking the wrong questions.
No, I'm serious. Who do you think you're offended? Like, who do you think? Okay, not you. Who do you think we are offended? Or
The people
me?
you're trying to get as viewers. You're trying to get different people to view our podcast so that we can streamline,
but do
right?
you think we're honestly trying to sit here and offend people?
Not offend, but you don't always have to say every fucking shit like that.
But if you understand it's a comedy podcast and we're telling jokes, I'm not saying podcast for everybody, but don't you feel like if you can't understand that we're telling jokes, you just don't watch the podcast?
Then how many viewers we gonna get?
I don't care. I don't care if we get 1 million. If we get 500 viewers that understand we are joking and we're here for a laugh and we're not taking shit seriously, we're not telling you to go do X, Y, and Z or hate people, I'll take that. If it's 1 million people that's gonna be pissed off every episode and fucking try to cancel us, no thank you. It's not hard.
Okay.
I mean, do you watch Fox News? Like, if you know Fox News is gonna piss you off every time you watch it, why watch it?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, so we're gonna count down from 1.
I'm just saying, nigga.
We're gonna revamp, revitalize, and you're gonna tell us how you're doing outside of the podcast, right? Because that's what we're doing today. How have you been doing outside of this room, Freddy? Have you been feeling good? Has the world been treating you right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that answer.
She clearly don't want to be here. Anyway, I'm doing great. I did have a depressing last weekend, to be honest, but I think the podcast is lifting my spirits. So,
wait, what happened to your weekend? Why you feel so depressed?
I've just been down. I don't know. for my therapist. But we'll cross that bridge.
Cross it when we get there.
I think everybody has it. You just have moments or days when you're down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, but
That's why it's definitely good to be around people. All right.
I mean, low-key, I was about to not do the podcast, but I was like, no.
We got this. We got this. Yeah, man. Well, damn, I'm going to kill y'all vibe streak and tell you I've been having a great weekend.
Somebody got a goddamn it.
Fuck that.
Listen, I'm having people
great.
who are, all right? I live vicariously through you, bro. At least this
good.
weekend.
I got some brand new Air Force Ones on.
Yo, you heard them? Oh, my fucking God. Them fucking memes.
I love that shit.
Oh, my God. It's Air Force One.
Don't break back Force Ones. Yeah, brand new Air Force Ones. I fucking love that. Yo, that was the reason I went and bought some, bro.
And the thing is, I can never find the original video. It's always like, you know, they play it over the video.
Mm-hmm. A brand new Air Force Ones.
I'm like, is it? Because I was curious. Is it like original video somebody, like a parody of somebody making fun? Or is it generally like an Asian person
trying to pronounce it?
Like legit excited about Air Force One? Because if it's generally somebody,
it makes it like 10 times funnier.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, I fucking
hilarious.
we need to find that. We need to
Fucking
find
hilarious.
that. Nah, but dude, I went and I got these. I was debating if I wanted to get the white ones or the black ones, but I heard if you get black forces.
You fighting niggas all summer, bro.
Oh,
I
bro.
don't need that energy around me.
Yeah, bro. Especially if it's all black with creases inside of it.
Nah, Boston about to be hot this summer too.
Oh, we don't need that energy.
No, thank you.
Anybody that got all black Air Force Ones, you smoke black and milds backwards.
And still wear do-rags. For no fucking reason.
You bald wearing
Bald
do-rags.
the hell as fuck, nigga, wearing do-rags. Them niggas do not give a fuck. They have nothing to lose. Do not fuck with them.
Oh shit. Yeah, man, but let's get into our, random thoughts.
All right. What was my random thought? It was really driving.
It was super random.
Yeah, that was really what. It's just because somebody cut me off. Not cut me off. To be fair, they had the indicator on, and I was just speeding. So by the time I got there, they were in the lane,
and it was.
I had to slam. And you do the switch lanes and dead stare as you drive by, like you stupid motherfucker.
No,
and
you
they
have
hold their head
the
straight, and then they hold their head straight like. And I think that's especially when they see it's a black dude with dreads. They're like, nah,
we don't want no problems,
that
big
nigga
fella.
like from Chicago. But it just turned out to be an old person.
Oh, so whenever I see an old person, I don't even feel mad anymore.
I'm still mad, but I'm more understanding.
Yeah.
But it reiterates what I've been saying. It's like, bro, at what age do we stop old people from driving?
I feel like
at least on the highway, bro. Like, it's just dangerous.
I feel like they should give all old people Teslas.
Teslas?
Yeah, because they drive themselves.
Nah. Bro.
Hell yeah.
I think they should get tested more often, like a year.
Give them all the Tesla,
like,
bro.
Test their vision,
it's like giving
skills.
Incentive to get old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look forward to something when you get to a certain age.
That, nigga? You think Elon's just gonna give away Teslas?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
First of all, he just opened up a whole new Tesla. I think it's a new Tesla corporation or company or whatever. I think in Germany. Yeah, dude, he got money to blow. Fuck it.
I mean, he clearly do, but I think the whole idea of business is to make money.
Sure.
Give this shit away.
Clearly,
the government could pay for it, but we already had struggle with Medicaid, so I was gonna give away no fucking Teslas.
Fucking Medicaid.
But yeah, that's my random thought.
Okay.
Driving.
Cool. Mine. So mine, like I told you, I've been for the past like 3 days. I guess that's the weekend, right? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I just been on some real calm shit. Didn't really do too much last week at work, and I decided I'm gonna go to the club.
Oh yes, please.
So I went to the club yesterday.
How's your old ass at the club?
I went to the club yesterday,
and
bro.
they're learning dances and shit.
Man, I walked in that motherfucker, and I immediately knew I should not be here. Like, what? Why am I in here?
First of all, why did you decide to go to the club?
So honestly, Lawrence and his brother came over, and we were just sipping some wine. We were gonna play chess, but the last time we played chess, we ended up at like a draw. So he won one game, I won another game. She was like, "Fuck, we're not gonna end the night off bad tonight." So we decided to drink some wine. We went to Applebee's actually. I remember when was the last time I went to Applebee's?
When you went to Applebee's?
Last time I went was yesterday.
No, that's what you just asked. When was the last time I went to Applebee's?
Yeah, when was the last time either one of y'all went to Applebee's?
I've never been.
Really?
Ever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got to take you on a field trip to Applebee's.
Applebee's is not that great.
It's not that great, but you got to experience it.
I mean, I guess. But it's not some shit like you have to go out. Like, you're missing out. You can say that more about IHOP before Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, last time I had Applebee's, I ordered it on Uber Eats like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so you're all right. So you're pretty recently.
Shit was trash.
Yeah, dude. I remember the last time I went over there. Actually, I do remember the last time I went over. The last time I went over there, I saw somebody dine and dash, and it was the funniest experience of my life.
It's walk out.
They just got up and walked
It was
out.
just them?
So it was 3 people.
Oh, Jesus. 2
of them got up and walked out, and the other one said, "I'm going to the bathroom," and then came back and didn't go to the table. And
So wait, how long before the restaurant noticed?
Oh, after they left, we left. So I don't even know if they really
So
recognized
the table didn't even know.
I have no idea.
Damn.
I have no idea. But yeah, we went to Applebee's. Like we got appetizers and shit, and then we went to the club. And first of all,
y'all went to Applebee's and then the club?
Yeah, because first we had no idea what we wanted to do.
That's fucking dangerous.
We had no idea what we wanted to do, and then afterwards, I realized one of my homies is a promoter, and he was telling us about this event we went to or whatever. It reminds me of how expensive the club is. One drink I paid was like $18.
What was it?
Pre-tip.
You tip after that shit?
That's what, I was.
I'm like, here's a
debating.
tip, nigga. Work harder. The
Bro.
fuck? Ain't no fucking money for me. I spent $18 on a drink, bro.
On a drink. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I bought one drink and I was
What
like,
was
I'm
the drink?
babysitting this. Long Island iced tea.
18.
I'm hip.
That shit better come with cocaine, bro.
That shit, bro. I was sober the whole night after that. I babysat the fuck out of that shit till the ice started melting in the drink.
Gotta buy your own bottle when you go.
You on guard. So this is what I saw. I saw these 2 girls come in and they took out nips out of their bra. I was like, that's smart.
Disgusting, but smart.
So next time I go, I'm putting nips in my drawers.
When they just got there, they took it out?
Yeah, when they got inside. So they ordered drinks right beside us. And then when they turned around, there was like a table behind us and they just put it in there.
Or you know how they have mail purses? Just put it in your mail purse.
In the mid. Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm going to play the other side, though. If you got to do all that, shouldn't even be in the fucking club. You know what I mean?
Like, if you have to get that intoxicated, is it really fun?
It's not even getting intoxicated. But if you got to sneak shit in, like put shit in your bra just to drink, like, your ass probably should not be in it. Like, I'm not saying it's not expensive. I'm not saying that. But, like, I think that's the whole point of the club. Go pay for the, like...
No.
At least pregame.
That's why okay, there we go. That's why
like,
you pregame.
I'm not sneaking. I'm not putting shit between my nuts. Nigga, like, the fuck I look like? I'm going to jail, nigga. Like, what hot?
Yeah, warm ass fucking.
Pull out a fucking warm ass for the little thing of Hennessy, nigga. Like,
But also, who's drinking something you just pull out your nuts?
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga,
That
my
shit
nuts.
don't even taste good. It smell like balls and fucking balls and
I was
Gooch.
at the gym this morning. What are we talking about?
I didn't get that area.
Let me get a Gooch on the rocks. Gooch on the rocks.
Extra
Podcast
Gooch.
title. Done. Gooch on the rocks.
No, but all right. So the reason I was telling you that, so my random thought is, what is the point of the club? What do you guys think the point?
It's a good time when you're younger. It's a good time. It's to go have sex, hook up.
Essentially,
that's it. That's why I laughed at when you told me. I'm like, bro, we passed that.
We don't even do that no
We don't do
more.
that shit no more.
I mean, some people in our age still do it.
Because they live in the past.
And that's what their best times.
Because you need to grow. Look at me. You need to grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Oh shit.
Somebody got to tell your ass.
See, because it's like we go into this is what happens. You go into the club, you get drunk, and unless you go with people that you're gonna have fun with, you're standing in one place, probably a wall, because you're not gonna be in the middle of the club by yourself, and you're just drinking, listening to the music. If that's the case, you could have played music at home or in your car and just got smacked.
Or
You know what
what bugs me out is when people go with the wrong intentions. Like, niggas that go there looking for fights and shit.
Oh yeah,
Why are you even here, bro? Like, stay your ass home, dog.
My mom says the devil gives work to idle hands, and that's valid.
Idle time is the devil's playground or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's my random thought. Club is ass at this age.
It's always been ass.
All right, touche. Touche.
Yeah, I agree. I never really liked the club.
All right.
I guess my random thought is, what kind of car I'm gonna get?
You about to get a new one?
No, I just want one. Every time I walk around,
You just want one, or
my car is fine. It gets me from point A to point B. But every now and then I get envious of people with new cars.
do you want your car to be fine?
Yeah, I want my car to still
I
stay
know
fine.
it.
But I guess the reason for my random thought is there's this person that lives next to me. I swear they pushing drugs. Because every fucking
You
other
saying this
week,
shit on the podcast?
it's whatever. They don't know where I live.
Gang.
See, literally,
Gang.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Did I
let's
say
go,
my
let's go, let's go.
address?
I'm gonna shut up.
Did I say my address?
Go
They
ahead.
don't know where I live.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I swear they're pushing drugs. Because they always have a different car. And this time they have like a new like Mercedes-Benz sedan like in the driveway. I'm just like, damn.
You sure it's not a rental?
I
That's
don't
what I
know.
said.
Because it's always 3 different cars. Now I think he switched the old one to this Mercedes because he had a Benz before.
The cars
Okay.
don't repeat.
Huh?
The cars don't repeat.
There's like 3 cars that are on repeat. So
Gotcha.
like it's either it is his or I don't know.
It might be.
I think it's his.
There's damn, I don't even want to say the location, but there's a dealership that I know that they just, because they do foreign cars, they're able to like rotate the cars that they have. So sometimes they'll come home in a Lambo, sometimes they'll come home in a
It
Bugatti.
could be he's working for a dealer. I like the idea of he's pushing drugs because it makes him look like a thug to me.
That's gangster as fuck.
But yeah, I looked at his car and I was just like, it would be nice. Granted, I'm not in a rush to buy a new car, but I also like to think about which car I would like to get because there's certain features that I would like to have in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
This is silly, but I want my car to have like built-in.
Ass warmers.
You laughing, but during the winter?
That is
Fucking
actually
clutch.
good. Yes, that would be
clutch it.
something. But like, I just want the navigation because like right now I put an aux cord to my phone to listen to like driving and
Yeah, but that builds character though. You gotta keep that.
no, I don't want that no more.
It's not like risking your life watching your phone for directions
No.
on the highway
Hey,
going 85.
going in the wrong lane.
Damn near miss your exit, gotta cut
You gotta
somebody off.
reverse.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
put it in park in the
that's
fast
life
lane.
experiences right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, heated seats would be nice. I don't know, just other things, but
Are you
just
comfortable hitting your exits when you're supposed to? Like, what stories you tell from that?
Listen, the best
You know what
time
I'm saying?
to cross over on the highway from the fast lane when your exit is 0.1 miles away.
Hey.
Best time to do it. Just
You for it?
cut everybody.
You ever seen the episode? You ever seen the episode of fucking Family Guy, the Asian lady? Okay, everybody, I'm crossing the lanes now. Good luck, everybody. And she just fucking yanked that shit right. Like literally, the whole highway behind her is fucking in flames. They go, boom. You gotta do that sometimes. That's all.
Wait, so navigation system, ass warmers. What else?
I want something with like a good engine because right now my car actually has a really good engine, but I think they like tweaked it because like it kind of reminds me of like one of those like muscle cars when like when I go my car don't be talking to my car. He hates my car, but whatever. It goes really fast and it has like a lot of power for like the type of car that it is.
Valid.
So
you
I
know
think
cylinders. V6. It's not a V6. You know how many cylinders your car?
I don't know nothing about it. I just know that it does more
It's
than a
definitely
regular.
V12.
Oh my god. Yeah, clearly making fun of me. But
No. I'm fucking with you. All right. Last question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what kind of, are you looking into a specific car?
no, I just have ideas sometimes here and there based on what I see.
I got you. I feel you. I keep telling people I want a Range Rover.
No,
Get a Range Rover.
I want a Range Rover, but I have a one of the people I work with. He said he used to work for Range,
Which is expensive.
and that's what he said. He's like,
Maintenance?
if you're gonna buy one, buy a second one because you're coming out of the ass when it comes for fees to take care of those cars. But
no, they're like, because a lot of the shit is imported.
yeah,
It's not like, I mean, a lot of car parts are imported, like but it's just expensive to import that shit. I don't know fucking why, but you know.
all right,
Let's get into top
feel
five.
good.
Top five.
First
All right,
topic,
so-
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP.
Yo, the internet is so disrespectful. See the memes like Rihanna was like, this nigga better get a job.
Yo, facts. Yo, there was this one where there was like Rihanna finally told this thing, get up off your ass and work.
Like ASAP don't got money before. I'm not saying he has as much as Rihanna, obviously, but like he don't got money before this shit. Like Show some respect, yo.
I mean, he's making money. He's doing his modeling thing.
That nigga definitely is doing. He been that pretty boy Flacco.
What's that shit called?
Mercer and
Prince.
Yeah, Mercer and Prince.
Is he Haitian?
Why?
Because I feel like the Prince thing has something to do with Haiti. Just pure ignorance.
Yeah, I have no idea why they named it, but
I don't think he's Haitian. He's some type of. I think he's Trini mixed with someone else.
That would make sense.
I guess.
That's a nice.
I'm just trying to know where the Prince came from. Because Mercer is definitely French, right?
But that's.
Is it?
I'm asking.
No, I'm asking.
Well, I think you're talking about Mercier, which is
Merci?
French. Mercier.
Oh.
But I don't know. I don't know the origin of his.
We could just be completely ignorant and just assuming you pronounce it fancy.
And this shit's all
wrong. Stupid as fuck.
You
you think too hard, bro.
It's Mercer.
It's a Canadian whiskey. Well, if you read a little bit, it's a Canadian whiskey that's aged for 4 years. And it has some Japanese oak in it.
Yes, it has nothing to do with Haiti.
It has nothing to do with Haiti, but it might be French based because Canada has French speaking. Yeah.
I mean, happy for him, but let's just call it what it is. He's pretty much just a glorified brand ambassador. That's just it's not his whiskey.
Well, I don't know. He's so looking up the I looked into it a little bit. He said he's been looking into whiskeys for the past 10 years. And the reason why it took a while for it to come out is because he was having a little bit of difficulty finding a partner that could work with him. So very recently he's been able to find, I think it was Gallo and Global Brand Equities. And they were finally willing to like come with him, have that conversation and decide to partner. So this brand of whiskey, he's been working on it for a while. From what I understand, it takes about 4 years for the whiskey to be made before it gets put on the shelf. So it takes time. So this isn't anything brand new, bro.
I agree with you, but he didn't work on the whiskey.
You don't think so?
He worked on the brand. Bro, that I bet you, if you look up the company that makes the whiskey, they've been around for fucking years. Bro,
Okay.
this is how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get celebrities to say, it's the same shit with Conor McGregor. They get celebrities to say, hey, this is my alcohol. No, the fuck it's not. Ask him anything how whiskey's
Probably
made. He
has
can
no
tell you
idea.
a fucking sentence.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
But that's
right?
what I'm saying, though. But it's not, and again, I'm not hating on it. But I'm just saying, acknowledge what it is. It's marketing.
That's fair.
You didn't make the whiskey. You didn't work on the whiskey. A company did, and you're just the face behind the brand.
See,
which is cool. I'm not saying it's fucked up. I'm just saying, call it what it is. That's all.
Okay. Yeah,
It's the same thing. Like when Kylie, what's her name? I think it was Kylie Jenner. She came up with a tequila brand.
Did she really?
And they clowned her ass because she's like
Kendall,
one of them.
Okay.
So came up with like a tequila brand, and she's like, "Oh, this is my tequila," and people are like, "No, the fuck, it's not."
Stop
like,
it.
then they literally pulled up the company that does it. It's like
You're just the face.
you
of
get
it.
the company to make it, and you design the bottle. At most, you come up with the bottle design and the logos and shit like that.
I think
then
she
you
got
say
some
it's yours.
copyright issues off of that too.
Yeah, so it's the same thing.
So, what
but I
about?
wish him the best.
So I know
Go
Drake
work.
has one. You think he's a brand face?
Bro,
Same
any
thing for,
celebrity,
Trey Songz.
unless they legit, for example, like some celebrities, right? They literally own vineyards, so like they make wine. Fine, like you own the supply, you own the source of it. Cool. But most cases, these celebrities are just the face behind the brand. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's the same shit with Shaq and Little Caesars. You
And
think
everything
he owns,
that he
or Papa
fucking-
John's?
right.
You think he owns Papa? Like no,
No, absolutely not. Just
He
ambassador.
gets his own pizza, cool. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't own the shit.
I respect it. I preferably more respect the ones that actually point out that they're just an ambassador, like Nas is for Hennessy, or
The
like
biggest
2
one,
Chainz
and the
is
biggest
for
one, and he
fucking,
got credit for it this whole time. Diddy and Ciroc.
And
Diddy don't
Ciroc.
own fucking Ciroc.
Absolutely not.
People are like, oh, it's his. Like, no, the fuck
Even
it's
Rick
not.
Ross and fucking
Bel Air and all that.
Yeah.
Even 50 Cent and whatever the fuck he does. But
Cognac.
I think it is a cognac, but I remember the name
I
of
don't
it.
remember.
I don't remember the name of it. Yeah.
But I mean,
That liquor actually tastes like shit.
the 150 Cent promo.
Yeah.
I never had it.
The only one who actually's liquor I actually fuck with is the Rocks, the Terramana.
Never.
That
I had
one's-
his energy drink. You ever had energy drink?
No.
That shit's garbage.
Is it really?
It literally tastes like fucking
Aw.
You ever had tonic?
Yeah. It doesn't taste like shit.
Huh?
It doesn't taste like anything. You talking about like tonic water?
No, fuck, man. It's a Jamaican thing. Fuck, I wish I could tell you exactly what it is. But there's this thing, like it's called tonic. I think it tastes like that.
Okay.
There's no way I can explain it. But it tastes like shit. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yo, you know what I had for the first? Well, all right. So this is probably gonna get my parents in trouble. No, it's gonna get my dad in trouble, but he's gone, so we good.
God bless the dead.
At 7 years old, that's when I had my first beer, right, in Jamaica.
Bro,
I had
you Jamaican, right?
Yeah.
You be
Facts.
Fuck.
So my dad gave me a hot Red Stripe.
Okay, that's disgusting.
It was the worst experience I've ever had in my life. I damn near spit the shit out of him. I was like, "What are you doing?"
You talking about? You ever had hot Guinness?
Disgusting.
Literally, damn near suicide.
I think any hot beer is just
Disgusting,
nasty
bro.
as shit. But
My uncle, bro, every time so my grandma's house is in pretty much the hillside, like the countryside, the hills of St. James, which is a parish.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's where my mom from. Oh, sorry, random.
Ever since I was growing up, her yard, her house, or her yard
area,
has been like, it's like the hub for the whole community. So like, it's in the middle. There's people to the left, people to the right, people to the road in front. It goes like a hill up the road. Everybody converges and converses like in the center, which is at the front of her.
So they all meet in front of her house.
So I say all to say is pretty much every fucking weekend, if not every other weekend, it's like a get together or something at the front of her house.
Oh, that's
you know
lit.
what I'm saying? So like, without fail. And this, keep in mind, growing up, I stayed with my grandma during the week because my school was closer to her, so I was always there. And then my parents lived somewhere else, so I spent the weekend with them. But growing up, every fucking weekend or end of the evening on Fridays, there's something. And my uncle, without fail, every time he sees me, if he's drinking, he's like, "Come here, come sip some of this."
Hey,
That shit was torture, nigga. I did not enjoy that.
I was gonna say that's a real nigga, man.
Bro, I was like 5'6", nigga. I'm like, I want that nasty shit.
Yeah, you drink that. Oh,
I mean, till this day, and I see him if he's drinking, he'll give me some. But now it's different. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, I remember that shit. I'm like, ugh.
You ever smoke grabba?
Smoke what?
Grabba.
No.
Grabba. Like I know people that mix it with weed.
I don't know what the fuck
It smells like shit.
It sounds disgusting.
I don't know why people. You know what? I can't even say that because I can say the same thing about anyone that smokes cigarettes or whatever. So it really doesn't matter.
Is it tobacco?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so probably
That shit stink, y'all.
So
But I digress.
Well, I mean, I wish ASAP the best. I'm not hating. I'm just saying,
Dude,
it's not his whiskey.
I'll be honest with you. I think I brought it up like a while in the past, but I want to create my own alcohol. I don't know if it's gonna be like a wine or cognac or whiskey or whatever the case is, but I would love to open up my own.
I mean, I don't know if it's possible alcohol because there's so much rules behind it, like from shipping to bottling to obviously selling it. Like you can't just sell it to anybody. But it's possible other things like coffee, wine, like it's.
Well, see, for me, it's not even along the lines.
You just gotta
of
find
like,
somebody to supply it.
It's not even along the lines of like making money. I just would like to own my own type. You know what I mean? And I feel, and of course, we just have to have the correct connections to get that built out.
No, I'm saying there's companies. It's called white labeling. There's companies that do that. So, put a perfect, easier example: coffee. Right? I could easily go to a company right now and be like, "Hey, I want to sell coffee," and they're like, "Cool." You decide the coffee you want to make, and you tell them the packaging you want to put it in, and they do it for you.
Oh,
so I'm not here roasting coffee beans and packaging it. You know what I'm saying? Now you can do it to the extent where they do the shipping and handling, whatever your budget you can afford it, or you just have them send it to you, you ship it or whatever. But the point is, there's companies that do white labeling, so it is possible. Okay, you just gotta find the company.
Yeah, man, I might make that a mini side project for the next 20 years. see what we can come up with. Hit 50 years old, I'm gonna drop my old liquor.
Hey, shit.
In case
as long as it's drop, bro. As long as it's drop. All right, what we got next?
Leah Thomas.
All right, I'm gonna behave myself. What do you think?
Talk about the topic first.
Oh, sorry. Talk about it first. My bad.
So,
why are you so scared, bro?
Yo. So Leah Thomas. Leah Thomas is
a female,
a woman swimmer who has won the first place. What is it? NCAA swimming?
Yeah.
There has been a lot of controversy that's been going around this because, of course, she's transgender, and everybody's saying that since she originally was a man who transitioned into a woman, she should not be gaining, I guess, the winner status when it comes to swimming and being able to compete. Now, there's a lot of people talking about it, including Caitlyn Jenner.
She did. I mean, that kind of makes sense. What did she say?
And what she was saying was, and you know that she used to be a competitive, I guess, athlete or whatever as well.
I'm interested in what she.
And what she was saying, she's like, as a transgender woman, you should not be able to compete with women, right?
Good for her.
And I'm like, I truly agree.
I respect the fuck out of that.
I truly agree because let's put ourselves in this situation, right? As men, we have like a lot more like
big T, nigga,
and all that. Exactly, the testosterone, whatever the case may be. But genetically, we're supposed to be, I guess, more powerful, whatever the case is.
Right.
I wouldn't want me to go in there and try to compete with women just because I transitioned over, because I'm still gonna have those parts of me, or I guess, I mean, subtly, right? So this whole situation is just a fucked up situation. So that's the story. So let me hear y'all viewpoints on it.
Do you want to go, Freddy?
Sure. I kind of have mixed reviews.
Okay.
I feel like it's an accomplishment within herself for being able to make first into the championship for NCAA swimming like this. And of course, you have to take into context like the amount of training she went through, all of her process to get there. But I do understand that she does have an advantage compared to the other women that were competing against her. So I have mixed reviews. In one hand, I'm like, congratulations to her. She got her championship. But on the other hand, I'm just like, it's kind of unfair for the women that don't have a leg up like her. So it's kind of a mixed feeling. Like, I don't really want to speak on the topic because I'm not in a position where I've ever had to compete against a transgender or transsexual. I don't know if she's transgender or transsexual.
What's the difference?
Transsexual means you completed your sexual.
Like you chop that shit off.
Yeah, so it means that you no longer have male
parts.
You're
part of the team.
Transgender means that you identify yourself as a woman, but you have not completely gone through the process of removing.
Or you're in the process of.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's bittersweet. I would like for there to be a time where it could be a fair competition for everyone. And if a person, male or female, would like to compete, like intermix, I would like there to be some sort of system for it to make it fair. But I don't know if it ever will be fair. I don't know.
I agree with you 100. I don't think that it's going to happen anytime soon. It'd be nice, but you got to look at it. When Leah was not Leah, and she was competing with men,
right?
She was coming in like 400th place. You know what I mean? Like she was like, so you can see the difference. I don't know if she actually felt like this before she made the transition, or if she did it so that she can jump statistics.
Right? I mean, she probably generally transitioned because, you know, they say they felt like they're the wrong gender their whole lives, whatever. She probably generally did it for that reasons. Now, to be fair to what's her name, Leah. Mm-hmm. To be fair to Leah, I was like, she did follow NCAA rules. Like, she has to be on hormones for a certain amount of time, and I think whatever requirement NCAA sets are like, hey, if you do this, we consider you, you know, a woman so you can compete with women.
Okay. She
did follow that. But the guidelines set by NCAA still is not enough. So just because, again, you hear the saying, rules are meant to be broken. It's kind of that. It's like, just because it's the guideline doesn't mean it's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or at least as of now, it doesn't mean it's right. So, like, good for her. She can compete, but I don't think you should be in the water. Like, bro, you're not. It's obvious at this point. I think we can all just eyeball it and look at it and be like, you have an advantage, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
she's 6'1", still kind of built this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's probably taking. Actually, I don't know how this shit works. She's probably doing all the hormone blockers and all that stuff she takes. Fine, cool, but you still can't. I'm sorry, like. And this is my thing, especially with America. We have this fucking conception, or at least maybe not just America, maybe in first world countries. We have this idea that everything has to be fair.
Yeah,
I should be included. No. I'm sorry. Like, you're trans. It doesn't mean you have to compete with women. Right. Like, yeah, it'd be nice if there was a trans league.
I was just about to bring that up.
Like, but in due time, I guess, when there's enough trans people to organize it and, execute the plan, cool. But, like, just because you transition to a woman and you want to compete with women doesn't mean you should. I don't care how you feel, bro. If I'm being honest, I really don't care how you feel. It's just a matter of fairness or not.
Somebody I was talking to had brought.
And then let me cut you off, but like, and then you gotta acknowledge the double standard of it, like, right? If I'm a man, if Freddy goes to the UFC and say I want to fight with guys, they're gonna look at like, are you out of your fucking mind? Because we all know, the shit not gonna work out right for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why can't we acknowledge? Are you saying you gonna beat the ass, Freddy?
I just want to put you up against RJ right now.
But I mean, she knows what I'm talking about. But like, so why can't we all acknowledge that? And nobody champions a woman going to fight dudes, but we can champion guys competing with women. I think it's fucked up. Right. And again, kudos to her. She can have her rights. She can compete, but it's not with women. I'm sorry. And if there's no trans swimming league or whatever for you to compete in, you know what? Wrong time, I guess. I'm sorry. It's not fair sometimes. That's all. And
so I was speaking to someone recently, and they were telling me about, same thing. Like, what if they generated like a trans league or whatever the case is? Cool. That'd be okay.
That'd be fine.
But honestly, I feel like that'll bring up kind of another controversy where they're gonna feel like they're being discriminated against. Why do they have to have their own league? Because they're gonna be like, I'm a woman or I'm a man.
I get what you're saying, but we're having your own league because we're acknowledging that. We're acknowledging what it is. Again, can we stop this dystopia where we act like shit is not what it is?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can we act like black is not black and white is not white? Like, it's okay. It's not it's discriminating if I tell you can't fucking get a mortgage because you're trans. That's discriminated. If I'm telling you can't compete because you physically are stronger or have an advantage over majority of the field, that's called biology. People, I'm sorry. Like, it's science. Like, why are we doing this?
I think this probably is a better transition.
Mm-hmm.
To Olympic runner Caster Semenya. She was also not discriminated against, but
from the Olympics. Yeah,
she wasn't allowed to run in the Tokyo Olympics because they said that she was too manly. Pretty much, her testosterone levels were higher than most expected females in the competition. And I believe that they tested her multiple times for this too, just to make sure that she's actually a female and not a male trying to come into disguise as a female to compete. And I guess that brings into the question of, what do you do when you are born female, but you have higher testosterone levels, which makes you technically considered more male than female? Like, if you're looking at her just based off of her testosterone levels, she is more male than female because her testosterone levels are way much higher than what a typical female would be. Would you then allow her to run and compete with women based off of that alone, or would you tell her she would not be able to compete because she technically has an advantage?
I would allow her, one, because this is something, it's not, I'm about to sound ignorant this one, but it's not like she's choosing to transition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, she might have like higher levels of testosterone, but does it match? Put it this way, can she compete with men?
I don't know if that's ever been tested.
Probably not, because that's not what she's trying to do. I'll acknowledge that. And then, it's just like, if she's born a woman, she identifies as a woman, she might have higher levels of testosterone.
She's still a woman.
And I'm not, again, I fucking hate this PC shit where I gotta say this shit, but like,
yeah, bro.
I don't want people to think like I'm not acknowledging trans people. Like, whatever. You're trans, you're a woman, I don't give a fuck. That the point is, she this is what she is. She's not identifying as something else. The trans issue, I think, is a completely separate issue. It has nothing to do with her. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. I think she should have been allowed to play or run. I think there are a lot of female athletes that are just a little bit more stronger. And I think that conversation also tied back to Serena Williams back in the day when they used to
I was about to say
target her for just being way too strong compared to the other.
She's just stronger. Yes, you know, it's just like she just. I mean, I don't know how she looks like it, but to me, she just got a better shot at the dice. Like she just happened to be stronger or faster than most of the females like she competes against. So be it. And then the next thing I want to acknowledge is like, this was an Olympics, right?
Tokyo Olympics.
It's such a fucking tricky thing we're doing right now. We gotta acknowledge that we can't compare her and Leah.
Yeah.
It's apples and oranges. You know what I'm saying? One, the governing bodies are different. The Olympics might have different rules from the NCAA, right? Now, if the NCAA was also governing the Olympics or whatever, then you could maybe point out hypocrisy.
Right.
But I mean, and then the motherfuckers that bring race in, I'm like,
yeah, that's where it gets kind of.
I really don't.
That come on, dog. Brings up another conversation that we can have after this one. But did y'all hear about the girl that killed the 2 state troopers and a pedestrian speeding on the highway drunk?
Yeah.
So they're trying to compare her situation to the Kyle Rettenbottom person that had the guns, and they're trying to say that because they're basically just trying to compare the two, saying that he got away with it, why can't she get away with it? I'm like,
bro,
just because she's all right, I get it, she's black.
Society's so dangerous.
You can't make that comparison. And also, she did something
and you should
wrong.
Know better for trying to. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
My thing is, she didn't take into account anything that happened that night. They pulled you over because you were speeding. They let you go with a warning. You proceeded to
continue to speed.
There was an accident that they had to go to and help the person that got in the accident. So they let you off with a warning to tell you to go home safely. You proceeded to do the same thing that you were doing before you got caught. And then you hit the person that had the accident on the main road where the cops were helping them and killed 2 cops.
Yep.
And then you tweeted about it.
Yep.
Yeah, she's fucked. I don't think it has anything to do with Kyle at all. She's just a fucked up person. And for whatever reasons, justified or not, she's just a fucked up person. But I see what you're saying. It's just, I mean, to bring it back to this, it's just, you got to look at for each situation for what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can compare Leah's situation with this lady's, what's her name?
Samaya.
It's not.
Oh, sorry, Caster.
Semenya.
Yeah, last name is Semenya. Yeah, I don't think you can compare the two, to be honest.
I wonder her voice sounds like.
I don't think you compare the two, but it's a good conversation to have.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's definitely, it's conversations we're gonna have to have. I'm not saying we're not going to. It's just, if we're debating apples, I don't want to talk about an orange. You know what I mean?
Maybe a grapefruit.
Maybe a grapefruit. Maybe.
All right.
What we got next?
I don't know if I should go lighter or actually whatever.
Nah,
next topic is male birth control.
Hey, yeah.
Finally.
Hey, this summer about to be spicy. I'm shooting up all the clubs, nigga. Is that a drive-by? No, the Sanjay fucking knocking shit back. I don't give a fuck, bro. She gonna be like, you got a condom for what?
Oh my god.
We're here for a good time, baby.
Oh my god.
So they've been testing out whether male birth control is effective. I think lately they've only been testing it on mice.
Hey, yo. Sorry, let you finish reporting and then I go.
Oh, they've been only testing it on mice, but they're trying to now move it into human trials to see if it's safe enough to then put it out into the public and have it being marketed for male contraception and stuff like that. I
know you all for this shit.
No, I actually have mixed reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the one hand, I'm very happy that there is some type of contraception besides a condom for males to use to keep them more what's the word I'm looking for? To keep them more, I guess, not responsible. There's a word I'm trying to say. Accountable. More accountable for their actions and how they move around. I don't like the responsibility solely being on the woman. Like, for most males, I think their part is, I put a condom on. Shit, that's all my part. If the condom breaks, that's on you. You got to figure it out. Plan B.
How many stories there are about to be? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
But on the other hand, I think I think that males having, if it comes to the market, if it's effective,
She's getting to what I'm getting to.
I think males having a male contraception is gonna lead to, I don't got to use
Niggas
a
about
condom,
to wild
baby.
the fuck out.
And the
bro.
STD rate is gonna go high,
Niggas about to wild the fuck out.
and I'm just scared.
Yo,
Y'all don't even
condom
want-
sales is about to fucking cease to exist, nigga.
Y'all not gonna use condoms, and I feel
Bruh.
like STD rates are just gonna go high, and I'm just.
I wanna and this is to the ladies. This narrative, because I see it on social media. A lot of people in the comments, especially women, are in the comments like, "It's about time we make them." It's not just us. And I'm like, cool, I understand that, but you gotta be real careful of what you're fucking asking for.
Yep.
Because a lot of these dudes, and I'm saying not all dudes, but there's some fucked up dudes out there. They're gonna take this shit and just dog women out, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Just dog women out.
I'm telling you, the amount of stories. So what I was gonna say when you was talking, the amount of stories that I'm sure is gonna populate. Niggas is gonna be like, I'm on a pill, baby.
That shit ain't mine. The
What?
fuck you cheating?
What? Come on. Unwanted pregnancy, all this bullshit.
My thing is, they're not. It's a lot about birth controls too. Like, especially as a woman who's like taken them before, you got to find the right one that works for you. I don't know if they're gonna mass produce different variations of birth control for male.
That's what I'm worried about.
There's you have to find different brands that work for you. There's different hormones that they can use, so you got to figure that out too. And also, I be forgetful minded sometimes. Skipping a pill.
I put that shit in my vitamins. I'm good, yo. My routine on.
If sometimes alcohol can be mixed with certain birth control.
Okay, that might be. My only question is,
Missing it or by an hour or so, depending on which type of birth control
See?
you got, that's gonna fuck you up.
bro, I'm saying, fellas, this week gotta lean on your homegirls. If you decide to take that shit, be like, yo, sis, like, so you take this shit 3:00 every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotta put a timer on your
Set
phone
an alarm.
when
Bruh,
you
that's
let that
what I'm
alarm
saying,
go.
like-
You gotta start taking that shit. Be like,
Only-
I'm sorry,
and-
I'm taking my birth control.
and this might be complete ignorance, but like, my only question is, does this shit make you emotional?
I think
Because
one
that should make
doesn't-
emotional.
It doesn't
I'm-
have hormones in it.
It depends. So, women tend to have a lot of more estrogen in their side. So, if you have the estrogen based one, sometimes that can make you a little bit more emotional. If you have the ones that are more progesterone only, it can, but majority of the time it doesn't. But there's certain other things that can give you acne or weight gain, or sometimes it can cause, well, not all the time. I know one of the female birth control can cause hair loss or thinning or stuff like that.
Well, I mean, so from what I read on
I'm
this
sticking
one,
with condoms, yo.
from what I read on this one, it looks like so far there's no side effects on it. I don't know how official
Fuck
it is,
that
but it's only
shit.
been tested on
Yeah,
rats,
exactly.
so we don't know yet. But there's no side effects. But also they said that it made it without hormones in it, so it
There
shouldn't
are-
affect too many.
Okay,
of the
so I will say
changes.
there are birth controls. There's one birth control for
AstraZeneca.
what?
Isn't
What?
that AstraZeneca? What's that?
Estrogen?
AstraZeneca is, I don't think it's a birth control.
Nah,
I think
I'm
that's a
I just remember the commercials. My bad.
There's one birth control that is a female birth control that or birth control method that doesn't have hormones. That's the copper IUD.
That's
And
just
that's
you put on your arm.
no.
Oh.
No, it's a shit there's a little T-shaped thing.
Yes.
Isn't that a condom? Oh, that's
Ain't it a condom?
It's
Got you.
you put it inside your vagina, and not you. Your doctor has to put it inside of your vagina for you. So it's like a in-clinic operation or outpatient operation.
And they're blocks.
So
Semen,
because the copper is supposed to be the thing that's more effective because not more
Actually,
effective.
sorry, as you talk, can you pull up a picture of it?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I was wondering.
I've heard a story about a person who had that and
They
got
forgot.
pregnant.
And I forgot it was in there. And the baby came out
with
holding that
it-
shit.
Yeah, or it's in his head or some shit.
Fuck that shit,
So
bro.
the thing with this one is the copper is what makes the semen, it kills the semen. But because there's no hormone, any sort of misplacement of it, you can get pregnant as the person got pregnant. So that is up to their doctor to remove it, or the person to remember to remove it, because then there's other complications.
They really be dealing with some shit, boy.
Yes, we have.
All you got to do is
Pull
out.
the fuck out.
Pull out
yo.
don't work.
Pull out and spray that shit.
Pull out
Fuck
don't
wrong with
work.
y'all?
There's
Drive
certain
by
places
that
you
hoe.
can put it on the back, on the
Pull
mouth,
out does
and-
not work.
Fucking point it out the window. Pow, pow.
You know what I'm
Pull
saying?
out does not
it in
work.
the
You can
earlobe.
still
Shoot
get
some
pregnant
eyes
off
out.
of pre-cum.
Some nostrils.
You can still get pregnant off of pre-cum. Iller ass people.
I don't believe that. Pregnant off pre-cum. That's a lie.
No, remember what's
fake news.
We had a guidance counselor in high school, and she literally was like, "Yo, y'all need to be careful because I got pregnant off of pre-cum."
She told y'all that?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say her name, but yeah, she.
That's the Spanish one.
wow. Yeah, you gotta
Stop
be
it.
I didn't mean to be fucking ignorant. I just fuck. All right,
Take it back.
All right, this is
Take
the
it back. I said that. I was
part
like, oh shit.
Oh,
Stereotypes.
it gotta be. Fucking A.
We're going back.
Sorry.
This is the copper IUD for you guys who wanted to know.
I've
how it
dated
looks
somebody
like.
that uses that. Works. Tell you that.
You know what else works? Pull out, nigga.
I don't believe
29
in the
years
pull out.
strong. You heard me?
Are you sure?
Like you know of, motherfucker.
I hope so.
I hope so.
He's gonna hit up all his past females. Like, you
that,
good?
Get that letter in the mail. Yeah, she's 13.
All right. Back child support and shit.
All right, next topic. Jergens lotions recall for potential bacterial infection. Topic is.
Why you laughing at me?
Pray for
Please, go ahead.
Sanjay.
Please elaborate. Why are you laughing, bro? Please tell the whole podcast. What's so fucking... The fuck is so funny?
I'm just saying.
It's been tough for you, hasn't it?
Listen, I don't use Jergens.
Sanjay said that he's been celibate, but what really happened was
Jergens. I got a choice.
he's got a bacterial infection. All right, let me stop.
The
I'm
thing
still
I
trying to
want to
figure out how
know
to make water
is,
slippery, nigga.
are any of these already in the
supposed to be
market?
ultra healing.
Oh my fucking god, my head hurts.
I wonder if any of these actually made it to the market before the recall happened.
Probably did.
Yeah, probably.
And if they did make it to the market, people bought it, how are they getting to like those people that bought it? Like besides just like you have to give out a code saying these are the lines that were affected.
Just based on working where I work, it's once it's out the store, it's really unless it's like a serious like fucking like metal pieces or like whatever, then they can figure out a way. No, they can't even figure out how to see who bought it is what I'm trying to say.
Really?
So once it's out the store, the best you can do is put out shit like that. Like, hey, if you have these products, bring them back.
I feel like
But if it's not out the store yet, there's ways where, because the barcodes, the CPUs, every product has a unique CPU. So like if I buy a bottle of whatever almond or shea butter Jergens at CVS, it's
those
the
are the
same.
ones you like to use.
Hey. It's the same. It's the same unique CPU as Stop and Shop and whatever.
Gotcha.
So once they put it in a computer, you can't sell these. Even if you bring it up, I physically can't sell you it because they all have the same barcode.
Got it.
So once it's in the store, they can control it. It's just the ones out the store, which is why they do these announcements.
Well, the thing about this one, it's basically they were saying for like people who have good healthy systems, immune systems, it's not really going to affect you. It's more for people who have like
which is what I was saying. Unless it's like there's a nuclear leak, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then they gonna go around like, yo, like give me that shit. Which I don't see how I'm gonna get to that point. And if that's the case, what the fuck y'all be putting in this shit? You know what I'm saying?
That's the question. Like, how are
Exactly.
you making this shit?
So, but I mean, it's tragic, man.
Tragic for you.
Us guys practicing abstinence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what more can we take? Honestly, what more can we
This
take?
is your trials and
You know what I'm saying?
tribulations.
You know what I'm saying? My cup runneth over. You know what I'm saying?
With what?
I'm full, damn it. I'm damn near leaking.
That's all we have for topics.
Damn, that was 5 already?
That was 4. We were kind of short this time.
Oh. Was it 5?
We took out one.
This should have been.
We took out
No,
one.
we replaced transgender with something. I got you.
Oh, we took out the Kim Jong Un for.
I thought we replaced it.
No, we
Yeah,
took
we
it out.
replaced it.
With
With
the
Leah.
yeah. There was always 4.
Oh, I thought it was 5. I mean, we can talk about Kim Jong Un then.
No, I don't have that
Did y'all-
prepared.
Did y'all see the Batman movie yet?
No, not yet.
Batman. I heard that shit's like 3 hours long.
I heard people like it because it's like dark, I guess. I haven't seen it.
I mean, it was Batman.
Bro, I'm just tired of Batman. I'm tired of fucking Batman movies.
Who's playing Batman this time?
After Christian Bale in that trilogy, I don't need another I don't need the Ben Affleck Batman. I don't need the Robert Pattinson Batman. I don't need none of that
There's
shit.
so many different Batmans.
He's talking about Batman. You have to put it up, Freddy. It's okay.
There's so many different Batmans. I don't know. The last one that I seen, I went to movie theater and I never leave to go get like food or go to the
Was
bathroom.
Ben Affleck one Batman versus Superman?
I think so. It was the one that had the Bane inside of it.
No, that's Christian Bale. Those
Christian
fire
Bale?
ones. Those 3 movies, fucking fire.
Dude,
That's the one with Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the greatest fucking Batman of all time.
But that shit was long as fuck,
yeah,
bro.
because them bitches slap niggas.
Yo.
Yeah, I think that was probably my favorite.
I don't know. So I've heard good things so far about this one, but it's probably not gonna compare to.
Yeah, people like it because it was like I said, it was dark. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like I mean, I guess it had action as Batman, but it was like more personal. I guess like you had like internal conflict and shit like that.
I heard the Joker looks a lot different in this one too.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't know. All I gotta say is there's a reason why Marvel wins. There's a reason why Marvel wins, because DC just be fucking up, yo.
Yeah, I learned that after I was very excited for the Justice League movie that came out. And then when I went to see it, the CGI alone off of Superman's beard, because at that time he was doing 2 roles, so he had a beard that they CGI'd out, and I was like, this shit looks so bad.
Wait, what?
He had a beard, and they
Who, Superman?
Yeah.
So instead of just shave the shit.
They just CGI'd it, and you can literally tell.
But they say,
That
y'all
shit
didn't pay me
was
enough
not
to cut my shit. Fuck y'all.
So based off of that alone, I didn't like it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a Marvel's girl.
Hey man, so y'all really follow like the difference between DC versus Marvel? Like y'all be reading the comics
I'm
and
not
shit?
a fucking diehard fan. Like I'm not gonna be like arguing with people on social media, but if I had to pick right now, just based on the movies,
Yeah.
Oh,
Marvel winning.
Yeah, Marvel
I
killed
don't
it.
even know
Easily.
who's in which.
Oh, you definitely
Like
know.
Iron Man,
Yeah.
Hulk,
And where are they in?
They're
Marvel.
Marvel.
And then who's in DC?
Batman,
Superman.
Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
Oh,
That's
okay.
DC.
And you don't think DC will beat Marvel?
I mean,
In
if you're talking about like just
cartoon
straight up
shows.
fights,
Yeah,
maybe.
just straight fights.
Oh, I'm talking about like if you talk about cartoon shows and like comics, they kind of are similar grounds. But when you talk about how they go into the movies, they do not align at all.
See, I feel like DC got the bigger, the classics,
yeah.
like Superman, Batman, like them shits is like,
Yeah,
them niggas is heavyweights.
Come on.
But Marvel just do it better. You know what I'm saying?
Like their movies
they
are just
execute better.
gotcha.
The
Like
moment
Iron
that they
Man
started
slaps.
making the movies, that's
You know
when
what I'm saying?
Marvel had to
Like,
let
they
go.
just slap.
Is
better.
Wolverine and X-Men a part of Marvel?
Like, Marvel
Yeah.
technically?
Okay, good. Because them shits fucking
Well, to
slap
be honest,
so
I
bad.
didn't even fuck with the X-Men like that.
I love
It's
that.
kind of trash.
I mean, they're cool. They're just mutants. They're
I
cool.
mean, yeah, but I'm just a storyline. The characters, I don't fuck with none. Don't like none of them.
I
You
like
don't like
Professor
Jean?
X.
I mean, she's cool.
Jean down here. Rose.
Professor X is a fraud. This nigga can do everything but walk.
I mean, but fair, all right. You
Come
got to
on,
give
bro.
it to him though, because he used to be able to.
Yeah, my point is, my nigga can literally move that camera right now over there. You can't tell your legs to do that.
You know, that's kind of valid.
Yeah, no, I know, motherfucker. That's my point. Fuck out of here, dog. You a fraud,
Wait,
yo.
he could move shit with his brain?
He's
I thought he
Professor
could.
X.
I've never seen him move anything with his brain.
Doesn't
Has
he
moved
do
shit?
that?
No,
No.
he's
No, look,
telepathic.
Freddy, look it up.
He's telepathic.
No, he moves shit with his fucking mind, bro. That's the whole point of his room.
I've never seen that.
What? Google it.
Yeah,
I promise
pull that
you.
up, pull that up,
Can
pull that
Professor X moves objects?
Because if he can move object, then he
Your
has
legs
no
should be
reason-
walking, bro.
right.
right. Fuck out of here, dog.
Facts. That's a me loophole in the
This
story.
nigga ain't crippled, bro. He lying.
that nigga just lazy. Get up and walk, nigga.
Telepathy,
he
not
can't move
telekinesis.
He can't move nothing, right?
I stand correct.
This motherfucker. I'm like, what?
Bro, I'm like, bro, you can. Okay, fair. All right, you got that.
All right, so what
Who
happened? Right?
moves shit then?
Magneto.
Magneto does
that's metal shit.
Well,
Yeah.
that's metal, but when he like makes it play around, that's how he does it. Jean can
Maybe it is
kind
Jean.
of
Okay, maybe
do
I'm
that
thinking
because
Jean.
Jean's powers is just a little bit
fair,
higher
fair,
than
fair,
Professor.
All right, you got that. Maybe I was thinking G.
But even still, I still fuck with Professor, bro.
I mean, he's cool.
That nigga is nice.
All right. Are we gonna get into our next topics
We have more topics?
or our
Plus or
main?
minus.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into plus or minus. What we thinking this week, Henry?
Plus or minus. All right, so let's go over the topics that we had. We had Leah Thomas. We had who else did we have?
You had ASAP Rocky's whiskey,
ASAP Rockies. Okay.
Castor Semenya,
Tied in with Leah Thomas.
Yeah, I'm giving it a negative this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Birth control pills.
I'm going positive because I fuck with birth control. I ain't hating on whiskey, and as much as it's a great area for the trans movement and all that, I think we're having the conversation. So
yeah, I'm the same.
I choose to look at it positive.
I like that.
So I'm gonna say +1.
I'm the same. Yeah.
Leading +1.
I'm leaning +1.
Are we back up 1, bitches?
There
No,
we go.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm saying we're back up 1, like +1.
Oh, I was gonna say that is not.
Now
mathing.
we're gone from -2 to -1. So we're going up. Moving on up. Oh, what's that song?
To the side. Some shit.
You trying to watch TV? All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break and we will be right back.
Wait, before we do that, can I do this really quick?
Yeah, sure.
No, just do it. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm doing it.
Fuck it.
All right. Asking for permission, nigga.
Don't break shit.
All right. So, if you've seen these lovely portraits that we have up here,
Actually, even on the camera.
these ones, I was showing those first. So if you've seen these lovely portraits, including this one right here, right? These portraits are created by my sister and niece. All right.
Aww.
So, I know that was cute as shit, wasn't it? So, we don't have a name for it yet. So I'm gonna make one up on the spot. Let's call it Rose's Recreation. So these are awesome. I'm gonna start selling these bad boys for her. If you have any interest in paintings or whatever the case is, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Slide in the DM in case this is it. You can slide into my DM personally or Sunday's or Freddy's if you want to.
Don't be messaging me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do it.
Yes. So
I'll fuck with y'all.
why you fucking in my promotion, dog?
I can't help myself. I'm sorry, King.
Rose's Recreations. We'll probably post them on the story or whatever. But yeah, check it out. I'm gonna do it again next week. So, and that's that. Thank you for my 30 seconds.
Sounds good. That shit is fire though.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is it, Nation. If you are enjoying the show, you know the fucking drill. Go follow us on all social medias. That's motherfucking Instagram, TikTok, fucking what's that on Twitter. In case this is it, that's INCASETHISISIT. Where else can they watch us, bro?
And make sure you watch all of our streaming services. That's on Apple Podcasts, on Google.
Streaming?
Yeah, streaming. It's streaming. It's not streaming.
No,
What is
bro, it's
that?
just YouTube, dog.
How you listen to it? The podcast?
This is YouTube. You don't stream that shit.
Oh,
You're not streaming works.
well, check us out on YouTube. On YouTube, and then listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all those other good places.
Right. And then don't forget where you can listen to us is if you want to fucking, you're working out, whatever. Just want to listen on the app. You just said that.
And also, last but not least, when you do these things, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment. Talk all your shit underneath it.
And leave some ratings, man. Please show some love. 5 star, you know what I'm saying?
Baby.
This is with a 5 stars hit comment like niggas is funny or they're toxic. I can't stand them. You know what I'm saying? Something.
See, I hate that nigga. I love it. All of that.
Bitch nigga with the dreads, like something. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
I mean, you gotta call me a bitch nigga. That's fucked up.
But call a spade is what you say.
But in all seriousness, guys, thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Chris Rock famously said that a man is as good as what he provides. Recently, Gucci Mane came out and said that the secret to a happy wife is money. And yeah, that's pretty much from my monologue. So I'm gonna open up to you guys. Agree or disagree?
I think it has a lot to do with it.
Okay, a lot? Like 80%?
All right, I'm a maths guy.
So I'm fractions, yo.
You know what I'm saying? I got to do a little bit of equations. But no, I think I can't. I'm not going to give you a percentage, right? I'm not going to give you a percentage of how much, but I think it definitely has a lot to do with it, right? Because love is it's subjective, first of all, but it's not enough to hold a relationship together. There's a lot of other moving pieces.
Right.
In the video that you're talking about, the Gucci Mane video, I think there was a piece on it. He was like, "What's love gonna pay the bills?" And I get it. Like,
all right. I think what he was. Sorry, I'll let Freddy go first before I go. What do you think?
I think money gives you opportunity to live more freely. If you're both struggling for money, you're not gonna be happy. Not saying that you can't live off of love alone, but like money rules the world, so it does have its perks.
Okay. And I agree. I think what Gucci was trying, I guess in a roundabout way of saying is that if your wife's happy, like you want to have a happy wife, say happy wife, happy life. Biggest bullshit, by the way. But that saying is pretty much, he's saying like his wife is happy because he has money. And I think he gave his wife credit too. It's like saying she
got money too.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Whatever. They're husband and wife though, so it shouldn't matter. Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think he's wrong. I think where the hoopla and people are, they're I guess the backlash is I think people have this fucking delusion that money is not important in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, I've said this before, it's the number one cause of fucking divorce. Finances. A lot of dudes, they get divorced, not by their choice, by the way. A lot of the divorces that's not by their choice is because it's not infidelity, or a lot of people think it's that. It's because, they get depressed and they decide they can't work, and because of that, they struggle financially, or they get fired, or some unforeseen, or they try a business, the business fails. Right. And the point is, because of finance, this is why a lot of these people get divorced.
Well, with that point, though, it brings it back to a conversation that we had a little while back. Because remember, we were talking about Elon Musk, and we were talking about the Amazon nigga, Jeff Bezos, and we were saying, like, does money really have a lot to do with that marriage? Because even people like that who have a huge amount of success, they fuck around and get divorced. So it brings back up the question, what amount, like, is money really a huge factor in a relationship? And if it is, how much is it?
I feel like we had this conversation, but I feel like looking at that though, it's more so, it's not money is the cause of that. Like Elon Musk and all them or Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates getting divorced, it's never finance, because it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's lifestyle, but they're not typical.
Yeah, right.
You don't, how many billionaires you know? You know what I mean? And I feel like their problems we're too broke to understand where they're coming from.
Of course.
You need a certain type of tax bracket to
understand that shit,
like
right.
What them niggas is dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
But it puts into perspective, like, how much of the relationship is money really, a part of. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why it's like really hard to put a percentage on that. You really can't. What is it? 20%? Like how are you supposed to know that? And I feel like each individual relationship is unique in its own way, right? Some people don't give a fuck about. I've seen homeless people on the street who are more in love than a lot of other people, and that's just because they're together, right? And
that's cool, but that's all they got.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So which is not wrong with that. But if in that scenario you say, hey, if I love, let's say I'm homeless and I fall in love with another homeless person, right? Somebody come to me and say, yo, I will give you right now a job that gives you $100K a year. You just can't date that person or can't see them anymore. What's love got to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's valid. But
what? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Valid.
Like,
but I mean, see, that's where it comes back to rules are made to be broken, nigga. If I really love that person, I'm gonna take the job and I'll see them behind the scenes.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna try something because love is love. It's human to love. I'm not dismissing love. Right. It's just, I'm just saying you would still make that choice to go for a job, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. But another part of it is the Chris Rock. Why do I keep saying fucking Chris Brown? There's a Chris Rock portion of it.
He definitely didn't say that.
Definitely because we talked about Rihanna. But the Chris Rock portion where he said in that we know the famous saying in the stand-up where he said, like, men are loved conditionally. Only women and children are loved unconditionally.
Gotcha.
Right? And the reason why I correlate that with Gucci Man is because I think it's true. Like, have you ever seen or can think of a scenario where a man is generally loved by his family but doesn't provide?
That's a very good question.
And it's not some like
Oprah Winfrey.
Again, you calling her a man?
No,
she's talking about Stedman, right? You're talking about Stedman. But it's again that door talking up the tax bracket. Any example we see of these things, these anomalies, it's tax bracket.
Stay-at-home dads.
He makes money though. Like he was a lawyer, I think. I could be fucking wrong. Stedman.
I don't know what he's doing right now, but he living his best life.
What's his name?
Stedman. Oprah's.
Stedman. Gotcha.
I think it was a lawyer or something like. I could be fucking wrong. He does something though. The point is, Ain't no regular nigga gonna date Oprah.
I mean,
You're not even gonna get in the room to fucking spit game to Oprah. Like,
all right, super side note.
yeah.
If you had the opportunity to date Oprah, would you do it?
What?
Yeah.
What's
Even Freddy
love
said
got
yes.
to do? Got to
That's
do
a
with it.
fact.
I'm for everything. If it's like you gonna take care of me, like
That's
that.
all I need. All right, hold on. Is prenup supposed to help you get money or prevent you from taking money?
Prevent you from taking.
I mean, it's whatever you want, to be honest.
Oh, really?
It's whatever you decide as the couple.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
there's some people that have prenuptial agreement. Like if you surpass certain years, like you get some payments out of it.
Right.
But then there's some that be like, no, you're not touching my shit.
I'm signing a prenup so that when she dies, I get.
I don't think
all
they're
her
married
money.
though. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're married.
Oh, they're just together?
They're just
together.
dating. There's
And-
a long
And I
relationship.
don't think Oprah is ever gonna get married.
She's not gonna get married.
stupid.
No, she doesn't want to get married.
And again,
That's
but
smart.
I think again we're just tax bracket. We
Yeah, we're
don't
just
really
talking,
know. But I think he generally loves her because
Well, that's good.
one, I don't know if he's pushing marriage or not. I'm assuming he's not.
I
'cause
don't
he's
think
been
he
married this
is,
whole time.
yeah.
And he probably has his own money. Yeah, it's not Oprah's money, but if Oprah leave you today, you're still gonna be in that penthouse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But truly, I feel like those are like the greatest relationships when you have two people who make their own money, so you don't have one person depending on somebody else, because you'll never get into an altercation about money.
but again, you're proving my point.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
The love part, isn't love supposed to be the number one glue that, you know what I'm saying?
Love cannot handle everything.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Love is not the overall.
50 Cent had a
factor.
famous line in his song called Get In My Car where it says, it's a cold world, baby girl. Loving me is not enough. Find out when you fucking broke. Love won't get you on the bus.
That's kind
Bars.
of
Nigga, I love, bro, when I heard that shit, it fucking encapsulates everything. It just encapsulates my view. It's just, love is cool. But like Gucci said, bro, like you need money. Like for a truly happy life, you need money. Like you can be poor as fuck, y'all happy together, living in a fucking under a bridge, but actually gonna get old quick. You know what I'm saying?
Again, it's subjective, bro.
Nah,
it's
I don't think so.
subjective. See,
There's
you're
only so
saying
much,
that.
bro.
You're saying
There's
that
only so
because
much.
that's what you're looking for your happiness.
I
Right?
disagree.
That's for
I think
you.
that's everybody.
Not. There's some people who just don't care, bro. There's people who choose to
Listen,
be
I'm not
homeless.
saying there's people who want to be super
There are.
rich. I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying there's people who choose to be super rich. I'm not saying everybody needs to be
Right.
like I would like to be rich. I acknowledge that, but I'm saying on a basic level, like fucking survival, you need. Okay, let's not say money, right? Let's say you're homeless and you just want a tent, like you want something shelter, right? That's gonna be a priority,
Right.
If I see another homeless guy with a tent shelter, that's a condition to love him. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to say money like money. Yeah, money is the topic, but my point is there's conditions to this love, especially from a male's standpoint.
Damn, I was gonna ask you a dumbass question.
Because if I'm with somebody, I can love her all I want. She can love me all I want. But if I can't provide for her or she can't provide a certain thing for me to some extent,
There's
again,
that
doesn't have to be money. That shit not gonna last, bro.
Right.
Love is a fleeting feeling. That's why niggas get divorced. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
I can feel that.
Yeah.
I can feel that. You think you're any? We had this conversation.
You think
all the time. Never mind.
Nah, say it.
No, I was gonna ask you if you think you'll get married, but we have that conversation all the time. So I'm not even gonna ask
I
you that
will.
question.
I said it all the time.
Yeah.
I would like to, but I ain't planning on it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And if I hit these M's, damn sure ain't happening.
definitely not happening.
Cause especially with these birth control, I'm running through these whores. I'm telling y'all right the fuck
Solid
now, bro.
R, bro.
What?
Whores.
Whore. Running through them. I'm a millionaire. What?
Yo, my goal in life is to hit $1 trillion, bro. I want a T, nigga.
I'm rooting for you, bro.
I'm never gonna
I
get
just
it,
wanna be
but I want a
comfortable.
T, bro.
I don't know my story, but I mean that was really it. So 2 cents.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys have any input on that, feel free to put that in the comments on the Instagram or YouTube or whatever the case is. Let's have a conversation.
You know-
Y'all niggas is fucking mute. I'm about to beat y'all ass. Talk to us, bro. All right, that was very, very hostile.
No, they won't. Like, damn.
Pull up on you with the blicky, nigga. My shit too loud. All right, but yeah, end it off, bro.
But yeah, that's really it. Any comments, questions, concerns before we get off the mic? Nope.
I ain't even got to walk with my too loud.
As always, don't love these hoes.
Michael C. Jordan.
Until next week. Peace.